All right, we have a question here from Courtney from Roswell. Her question was, how do I cut costs to save for a short-term goal? Well, let's first talk about the differences between a short-term financial goal and a long-term. A short-term financial goal is anything, I say, ranging from a few months to up to a year. These could be saving from your upcoming summer vacation, a new computer, or even the newest iPhone that's coming out. On the other hand, a long-term goal we define as anything from a few years or even decades. These goals can be from a new car, down payment on your first home, or even retirement. With any type of goal, you first need to prioritize your goals and work them into your normal expenses and your budget. By prioritizing your goals from your least to your most important, you can really weed out what you really need versus what you want. And of course, while you're saving or before you start saving, you need to make sure your necessities are taken care of, such as your rent, your food, your clothing, and your transportation. After you've taken time to prioritize your goals, you need to also make a timeline to really narrow down when you want to save for that vacation or the new iPhone's coming out. So after you've narrowed down your goal, you need to start deciding where to cut those costs. There are several things that you can do by not going out for lunch every day or reducing your trips to Starbucks for that coffee. By doing this, you can save yourself easily hundreds of dollars a year that could go towards that goal. You can start by tracking your expenses with your budget. Will help you stay on target. And we recommend using mint.com. Every month you can link it to your bank account and it kind of tells you if you're spending too much or spending too little. After you've kind of got your budget outlined and cutting some costs every month, we recommend for your short-term goals that are within a year by opening up a savings account at your local bank or even your credit union. By doing the savings account, the money's safe and it's also easy access with usually no fees to pull it out. And you will earn a little interest. The safety of your money for these short-term goals is the key here. When it comes to the longer-term goals you're saving for, such as 2 to 3 years for that new car, you could possibly, at the same bank or credit union, put it into a 2 to 3 year CD that will earn a little higher interest rate than your savings account, but it's also kind of locking in that money for those 2 to 3 year time frames, so you don't have as easy access to it. After you got your savings account set up at your local bank or credit union, a good way to start saving and kind of forces you to save would be set up either a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly automatic withdrawal from your checking account to your savings account. By doing this, you not have to think about saving the $25 or $50 a month. It just automatically leaves your checking account to the savings account so that you're saving. It's forcing you to save, which it's easier to do that than once a month go in there and move it yourself, because you might be tempted not to move it and spend it on a night out or going to the movies. Another good savings tip for the people who are more inclined to use cash versus the credit cards or the ATM card would be at the end of each day or each week, if you have any spare change laying around, set up a jar at your house and just put it in there, because over time it's amazing how it adds up.